thank you so much for coming on time. I really appreciate that. Oh my god, yeah, since the TikTok ban, I've been having like 15 of these classes a day, and I'm going a little bit crazy. Yeah, the overall attention span issues are insane. Okay, so don't worry, we're gonna fix you. We're gonna fix you. We're gonna fix you. We're gonna teach you some basic skills all over again. Okay, no worries. I got you. That's what I'm here for. So, can I please? You submitted the form online, right? Is that correct? Okay, let me just double check. Okay, yeah, I think I have it, and I should have it printed. Okay, I think I have you right here. Could you please confirm your first and last name for me? Okay, so I can see here that you submitted 3 issues that you wanted to work on today. Okay, and we have the eye contact, making a phone call, right, and reading. Okay. No worries at all. It's not going to be difficult. You're going to do just fine, okay? I have created a small lesson plan for you. Basically, we're going to go through each one of those issues, and we're going to do some practice and then do some real type of thing. Yeah, don't worries at all. No worries at all. You can take notes if you need to. Okay, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me, okay? Okay, so let's start with your eye contact, shall we? So, can you tell me a little bit about your issue with eye contact, and on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate your ability to hold eye contact? Okay, so that's it. And why is that? Can you elaborate a little bit? Okay, well, that's pretty normal, that's pretty common, and I'm gonna help you out a little bit today. So I have a few exercises for you, and first things first, it's going to be a little bit of a focus test as well, and if looking into my eyes is a little bit intimidating for you, we're gonna start with looking at my nose, okay? So what we're gonna do is you're going to focus your attention nice and straight, looking at my nose, okay? While I'm gonna try to distract you with various objects on the sides. I have some images, I have some toys, colorful stuff, and then I'm gonna have a light, okay? And you're gonna have to keep looking at my nose, and don't look anywhere around me, okay? So we're gonna start with some images. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so like I said, we'll start now, okay? So please just sit comfortably and look at my nose. You're gonna have to look at my nose to start, okay? Okay. Just keep looking at my nose. Yep, just right here, please. If it flashes by, just keep looking at my nose, just keep looking in the middle, do not follow it with your eyes, okay? Okay. You did really well, and to reward you, you can now look at the image. So very nice, bright and colorful. There's some fun, colorful shapes here. Which one's your favorite? Oh, I'm happy to hear. Okay, so that part is done. You did really well. You got distracted a few times, but I'm actually impressed with how well you were able to not look at the... Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're gonna move on to toys. I'm going to make sounds. Like you already noticed, I was making sounds on the paper. Please just keep looking at my nose, okay? Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna start now. Start now, okay? Have some very fun, colorful pens right here. Yeah. Can't look at them though. Have to keep a look at my nose. Keep looking at my nose. Okay? Just keep looking at my nose, okay? Yeah? Still looking at my nose. Okay. And 3, 2, 1, you can look at the markers. You can look at the markers. Good job. Good job, yeah. These markers, okay. So let me put these away. Okay. And now I have a few more toys for you, okay? So that's right. Just look at my nose, okay? You got it, okay. I know it's distracting. I know whatever is on your peripheral vision looks fun. It looks colorful. It sounds fun. But you have to keep looking straight at my nose. Trying to practice your focus, okay? And you're doing great so far. And 3, 2, 1. Yes, you can look at the star charm. All right, perfect. Good job. I have a few more toys for you. And you know the drill. Keep looking at my nose right here. I know you might be tired, but I swear I'll give your eyes a break after this, okay? And we're going to start now. Yes, just please look at my nose. You got it. I know it's intriguing, right? You're like, what the hell is in my peripheral vision? And then just keep looking at my nose. Okay, keep looking at my nose. What is happening? Keep looking at my nose. Okay, and one more time. And 3, 2, 1. You can look at it. It's a wooden giraffe. Yes, and it does this. Yes, please. You can play with it. Just keep attention. Just keep paying attention in our lesson, okay? But you can definitely fidget with this. Okay. So that was our toy section all completed, and you did really, really, really well. I'm really impressed. things last for the looking at my nose section. You just look at my nose and I'm going to try to distract you with the light now, okay? Same thing. Yeah, I know. But repetition is really good. Repetition is really good, okay? Okay, so just please, here, your eyes on my nose, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. That's great. Wow, I'm really impressed. Your focus for someone claiming to have a really short attention span, you have a pretty good focus. I'm gonna give you that. Okay. So now we're gonna make it a little bit more challenging, just because of what you told me about feeling a little bit intimidated to look into people's eyes. This is going to be a little exercise. I'm gonna need you to now actually look into my eyes, and you can use my glasses as a sort of shield or protection if you want, but I'm gonna need you to keep looking at my eyes, and I'm going to ask you some personal questions. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, they're not too difficult. Okay, so how about we start now? Hi. Can you please tell me what your favorite color is? Nice. Mine's purple. Okay, great. That was great. Let me write that down. That's a gorgeous color, by the way. I do really like it too. Okay. I have another question for you. Did you like going to school? Did you like school? Was it good for you? Okay. Wow, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I would say it was kind of a mixed bag for me. Not totally a good experience, but also not totally bad. I'm gonna write your answer down now. Thanks again. Okay. And last question can be pretty difficult or can be pretty easy, depending how you look at it. Ready? Yeah, just keep looking at my eyes, please. How are you today? How are you? I really appreciate you sharing that with me. Oh, I'm doing good. Exhausted, but I'm doing good. Good job. I'm really proud of you. This is great. Okay. Now for the final boss of the eye contact section. The final boss, okay? I'm going to take my glasses off, okay? This is as scary as it's going to get. I'm going to take my glasses off. You're going to look straight into my eyes for 10 seconds straight while I make some hand sounds around you. And the hand sounds, I'm just trying to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. Okay. Well, let's do it. Okay. And we can start now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, you did so good. Were you even worried about this? You did amazing. Okay. How was that experience for you? Okay. Well, I think you did great. This was a great start. And this is something you can practice in your everyday life, even by just looking yourself in the eye in the mirror. I know it sounds silly, but it can be a great practice. Just like that for 10 seconds at a time, maybe. Yeah. A little homework for you. Okay. So, you also shared with me that you have some issues placing phone calls. Yeah, texting is easier, but sometimes, unfortunately, you do have to make a phone call. Yeah, I understand. Okay, I have some practice exercises for you today. Actually, I should write this down. On a scale of 1 to 10. 1 to 10. 1 to 10. 1, 10. 1, 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your ability to make phone calls comfortably? Oh, wow, okay. And how has that affected your life? Okay. So I have a few simple exercises for you, and one of them is designed to make you feel more comfortable with just phones in general. So because I want to start slow, I brought a calculator because, in my opinion, who carries a phone with buttons anymore? I certainly don't, so I didn't have one. So we're gonna practice with the calculator. Okay. So we have all of these buttons here. But don't worry, I'm not gonna make you do math. We can ignore all of these. We just need the numbers. Numbers. Okay. So let's practice dialing together. I'm going to say a phone number, random phone number. This is not anyone's phone number. Let's see. Okay, did that make you feel anxious at all? A little bit? Okay. Let me try one more time. Okay? Try to really listen to the sound and maybe find some comfort in the sound instead of thinking of what's going to happen next. Just kind of try to think one step at a time. Like, let's dial these numbers first. Okay? Okay. Let's dial another number. Would you like to try? Just dial any phone number, just dial some numbers on here, and maybe just focus on feeling with your hands how it feels. Okay, there you go. Okay, how is that? Would you like to try again? Okay, go ahead. You did a good job. Do you understand what I mean, kind of, by focusing on one step at a time? Yeah, I think the sounds of pressing buttons can be kind of relaxing. Call me crazy, but okay. Okay, so my second exercise for this portion is, let's do a little bit of a role play, okay? You're going to practice, these days, the only real reason we need to call is to make an appointment or something at a doctor's office. Yeah, thankfully you could book with me online, but yeah, it's inevitable. So let's do a little role play. A little role play where you dial a phone number and I'll pretend to pick it up with my phone, and we'll have a little chat. We'll pretend that you're booking an appointment, okay? Okay, let's try it. If it doesn't work out, it's okay. We'll try again. Okay, so go ahead and just go ahead and dial the phone number. Yeah, just the whole thing. Oh, looks like I'm getting a phone call. I know this is silly. Boop, beep, boop, boop. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Beep, boop, boop. Hello. Welcome to Sunlight Clinic. How can I help you today? Book an appointment? Okay. Yeah, for what date? We actually can't do on that date. We actually can't do on that date. Can you do another date? Can you do February 15th? February 15th at 2 p.m. Okay, sounds good. And can I get your name, please? Awesome. We'll see you on that day at 2 p.m. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. Okay, how was that? You were a little bit nervous, I can tell, but honestly, it's okay. I sometimes get nervous when I call people too. I honestly don't think they care, as long as you tell them what you need to tell them. Okay. So that little role play was good. Okay. Now, when you're really scared of something, it's because you have like an irrational fear, just from personal experience. Sometimes when I call them, I'm scared that I might sound nervous and that they're gonna make fun of me. So how about we do a little role play and get this? It's already not scary because like you're fake calling me and I'm right here. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do a role play, and the same thing. You dial me. You want to book an appointment, but I kind of like am mean to you. Does that make sense? And it's quote unquote. It's like a nightmare phone call. It's not gonna be too intense. I'm not that good of an actress. Let's just try it. Let's see where this goes, okay? You do the same thing, but we'll see how you can manage the difficulty and how silly and how unrealistic it's gonna feel. Okay, all right, so just dial the phone number. She's calling again. Hello? Yeah, this is Dumpster Clinic. How can I help you? Oh, you want to book an appointment? So you think you're good enough for a clinic? No, I can tell that your feet smell through the phone. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna book you in, but how does never sound? Like never on impossible time or clock. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take you as a poo poo pee poo. Okay. Okay, well, we'll see you never. Okay, bye, Stinky. That will never happen. What you saw there was like a perfect example of what we're scared of before calling. But trust me, that will never happen. And even if it does, you're like, okay, what the fuck is wrong with them? Sorry for swearing, but like, this should not happen. Okay, so you did so well. You did so well. Thank you. I appreciate you going through with my silly lesson. Okay. Yeah, I love it when you said that. Okay. So, kind of got some difficult part out of the way. Now everything else is going to be non-intimidating mostly. It's going to be like you don't have to force pretend interactions anymore. Okay. So now we're going to go into reading section. Okay, so tell me a little bit on a scale of 1 to 10. How often do you read? How happy are you with the amount that you're reading? Okay. Okay. And do you wanna read more? I assume by the number that you said. Just elaborate. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, before we start with some reading exercises, I want to quickly test your vision just to make sure that you're able to see the letters, if that makes sense. I have a little reading chart here. Okay, so please, I'm going to point at the letter. Quickly tell me what the letter is. Okay. 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 Okay, and we're going to bring it a bit smaller now. Okay, and final one. Okay, good job. Your eyesight seems good to me. Okay, so now I have very simple reading exercises for you. I have very simple reading exercises for you. Okay, so I have a few simple sentences here on paper. I'm going to ask you to read them. I'm also going to ask you questions about those sentences, and sometimes I'm going to ask you to complete those sentences to the best of your ability and honestly just from your own imagination. Yeah, this is kind of helping me test your cognitive skills as well as your reading and understanding. You ready? Okay. So I have a full list of sentences, but I'm going to show you to them one by one kind of thing. So let's start with this one. Very nice, very simple. Just read this aloud for me, please. I like cats. Okay, great. Even if you don't like cats, this is just for the exercise. Okay, you did great. Next one is going to be a little bit challenging if you don't like cats, but just do your best. Let's read this first. I like cats because correct. Now, why would someone, if you don't like cats, why would someone like cats? Just complete the sentence for me. Great, that's a great answer. Okay, not worried there. Okay. What about this next one right here? This next one right here. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna let you read it. Okay. What color is the hat? Green. Correct. Okay. Next sentence. My green hat is warm. That's correct. Good job. Now, can you please provide some examples, maybe a couple of examples of a question that you can ask that will result in this sentence? For example, with I like cats is the question would be, what do you like? What are some questions that you can ask about my green hat is warm? That's exactly right. That sounds good. Okay, let's move on to the next sentence. Okay, you see it? Let's read it. Watching the sunset. That's correct. I am watching the sunset. Okay, that's correct. And then the next sentence is, this is again to test your imagination and your cognitive skills, okay? So let's read this first. The sunset makes me think of. The sunset makes you think of what? Just think about it. Or maybe say the first thing that comes to mind. That's very beautiful. Okay, great. And I have the last sentence for you here. It's a much longer one, as you can see, but the only question I'm going to ask you, the only thing you need to keep in mind in this sentence is what you think the context is. So let's read it first, okay? Let's read it together. As they crossed the shaky bridge, they held their breath, fearing it might collapse under their weight. All right, that sounds good. So what do you think the context of this sentence is? That's a very good point. Yeah. Totally. I think that's kind of what I had in mind too, so you hit that. So you got that right. Okay. You're able to answer the simple questions. Okay. So now it's going to be a little bit more challenging. As you know, we've been progressing to more challenging stuff over time. We're going to do reading exercise together, and we're going to read from a book. And the book is a book that I very happily received for Christmas this year. It's Atlas Obscura Wild Life. Okay, we're gonna read actually just how in the first exercise I was testing your focus along with your eye contact. I'm also going to test your listening skills here. So firstly, I'm going to read a passage, I'm going to read a paragraph, and I'm going to ask you a few questions about it to test your listening skills. Okay? Okay. You can close your eyes if it makes you if it helps you picture things better or remember things better. But you're welcome to keep them open as well. Okay. So I have this page here. It's called A Deep Dive on Deep Dives. And I'm going to read you today about a sea otter. Sea otter and Hydra lutris, probably said that wrong, 318 feet, in brackets 97 meters, Pacific Ocean. In 1975, workers on a fishing vessel discovered the decayed remains of a sea otter in a crab pod placed as far down on the seabed, granting this mammal the provisional title of the deepest diving four-legged animal on Earth. Okay, so my question to you is, where was the remains of the sea otter found? Yeah, specifically where? They were found in a crab pod. Awesome. Good job. Okay. I'm going to read you one more thing. Emperor penguin. Let me try this. Aptenidites forsteri. 1,850 feet or 564 meters, Southern Ocean. A 2006 study described two separate dives by two different emperor penguins, both reaching 1,850 feet and lasting for more than 20 minutes each. They bested their royal peers, king penguins, who are known to dive to 1,125 feet. Okay, and my question is, who did the emperor penguins beat in a deeper dive? That's correct, the king penguins. Okay, that's awesome, that's awesome. Your listening is great. I'm not worried about that. Okay, and now we're going to try to read one or two paragraphs together. Okay? I think I'm going to have you read about the sea snake. You see it? Okay, so just read this for me. Okay, so my question to you about that is, where was the sea snake filmed geographically? Northwestern Australia. Okay, great. Okay. In regards to your reading skills, they're great. I'm not concerned that you don't know how to read or you can't read. The best thing you can do is repetition. So I've even started with reading one chapter of a book a day, and make sure you really start with the book that excites you or that gives you comfort. And, you know, before bed or at some time during the day when you're resting, maybe instead of picking up the phone, which now there's no more TikTok, you can read a little bit. I know it's such an overused advice, but I do really think it's good. But you are great at reading, and I'm not concerned about that. How did you feel about today's class? Okay, Okay, well, I'm happy to hear the overall experience was good. And again, thank you so much for coming in today. I do have to rush because I have 5 other classes today. Everyone is freaking out right now. So thank you so much for coming, and you're gonna do great. If there's anything else you need, if there's any other skills that you'd like to relearn, please don't hesitate to email me. You don't have to call me, but if you want to, you can call me. Now you know how.